Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Anno 1800 episode. Today we will be looking at production layouts of the old world and only for the old world. If you like layouts, take a look at my Arctic layout and my Diamond City layout, which will be linked in the description. And if you like them, give me a thumbs up, give me a follow. That would be really nice. Our production chain, and we need a warehouse in the middle. Important is that these pathways have, the left one has 8 units, the upper one has 9 units, the lower one has 8 units, and the right one has 6 units. Then we put the sawmills like this, like this, like this, and like this. And we add the lumberjack's hut on top here. Then we add it here. We add it here. And last but not least, we add it like this. Then we can upgrade all of this. And as you can see, this layout doesn't need a lot of space. Next, I'll show you a production layout for the Schnapps production chain. So at first, we need our warehouse in the middle here. Then we need a path, 3 units in the middle, down. Then we need the path on top of the warehouse. And this path has to be 9 units. The reason is that you can exactly have the potato field like this, so you drag it until you have 71 of 72 potato fields, and then you put the last one here so that you can just squeeze it in here, 72 fields as you can see. And we do the same here. Drag it out to 71, put one field here, and close it. Oops. And close it here, as you can see, 72. Upgrade all of this. Beautiful. So, as you can see, you need 23x 18 of a size. So here we have 23, here we have 18, and this would be the Schnapps layout. So after the Schnapps layout, I'll present you a layout for work clothes. We put another small warehouse in the middle and cover the right side and the left side with a path. And important here is that you put a path 3 units up and 3 units down, because those are the indicators for the sheep farms. As you can see, we put one here and one here, and the same on the bottom side. Then you put a path 5 units to the right and 5 units to the left, because those are the indicators for the framework knitters. So like that. Exactly. Then you take the modules and you can just put 1, 2, 3, and on the other side also 1, 2, 3. And we have it on this side as well. 1, 2, 3, and here as well. 1, 2, 3. So when we upgrade this, as you can see, there's still space. You can put another path here, or you can just put whatever. But this is a functional production layout for the work clothes. For those of you who like to have the Schnapps and the work clothes production chain in one layout, I have this as well for you. So you put a warehouse here, you put the path around, then you have the Schnapps distillery like this, and the potato farm next to it. You do it on the other side as well. The framework knitters on top of the distilleries, and the sheep farms on top of the path, so that we have a gap here. Then we put the fields. This one is above the gap, this one is left to it, and this one leaves one gap on the right top too. Then we have the other farm, which is on top of the framework knitters, and you can squeeze it in here, and you put it here to the left. And as you can see, then we have the potato farm over the top. You start here. I have 72 fields, and if you want, then you put a path around it, because why not? And this layout has a size of 21x17. Next we have a layout for the most important resource of the early game, the beer. In my opinion, the beer is crucial because it boosts your balance a lot in the early game, and that's why you should definitely always have a beer production, even though it's a luxury need. So we start with a warehouse as always, then we put one brewery to the left. We have a path around it and 2 units above the brewery. The other brewery will be on the other side, and then we have the hop farm, one here, one above the left brewery, and one in the middle. Then we have a way here. This will be 5 units, and next we have the malt house, which is on top with the 2 grain farms to the right and to the left. With the field it should look like this then. We have the field here. And we put 3 here. Now we have the rest here, and like this. Then we have the grain farm, like this, and the other grain farm, like this. As you can see, this saves a lot of time and a lot of space to build it like this. And yeah, that is the beer production layout. Then we have the bread production chain. We start with the flour mill on top of the warehouse. We put a path around the flour mill, and here 2 units to the left and 2 units to the right, which are the indicators for our grain farms, like this and like this. Then we have a way to the top, 3 and 7 units. We put the bakeries to the right and to the left, and then we have our field. $144, and on the other side as well, 144. Now we can put the way like this, and this is a bread layout. Of course, you can also combine the bread and the beer layout. How it is done I will show you now. So we start with another warehouse, then we put the breweries underneath the warehouse and the malt house on top of the warehouse. We cover all of this with a path. In the middle we need 2 units, so we can put there 2 grain farms, like this and like this, and we need another path here to the bottom, 5 units. So next we need the hop farm. We have to squeeze it in here that it covers 1 unit of the path, and underneath it we put 2 bakeries. We put the flour mill, and we put another grape farm. So on the other side we put the grape farm as well on the same level, and we need 2 more hop farms again here, and 3 units space just like that. So how does the field look? We start with the field 6 units above here and drag it to the left, and then for the other hop farm we start here and have it like this, and for the grain farm we start here and drag it to the bottom to our path. So we start here again with the hop farm on the same level as the farm and drag it down to the floor mill and then to the right side. Then we have the grain farm. We start here and drag it to our path. Then we have this grain farm. Go up just like this. $144, and our other grape farm like this. As you can see, a nice bread and beer layout at the same time. After the beer and bread layout, I have another combined layout for you. This time is it sausages and soap together, because those two are the only ones that use the pigs, so they go very well together. We start with another warehouse. We have a path down and a path on the left and another path, 2 units, and then to the right. So we start with the pig farms. We have one pig farm here, the other one here. Then we have the rendering works, the same here, and we have the other rendering works here. So we can continue with the pig farms. The next one is here, here and above, and then we need the soap factory, which is here, and last but not least, the slaughterhouses. 1, 2, and the path only go 1 unit for this, so the last slaughterhouse goes like this. Alright, then how to put the pig farms. So we put one here, then like this, and the last one here. The next pig farm, we have 4 like this, and the last one squeezed in here. So the pig farm here, like this, 3 next to each other, and on top the other 2. For this pig farm, 4 and 1, and the last pig farm, 1 here and another block of 4. Perfect. As you can see, this requires not a lot of space at all. It is pretty much perfect in my opinion. We continue with a production layout for, in my opinion, one of the most annoying production chains, the canned food production chain. So we start with a small warehouse, we put a path around it, and we start with the artisanal kitchens. We have 1 here, 1 there, then we have a path in the middle to the top. So we put the other artisanal kitchens here and there. Then we put the red pepper farms on top of it. And we have the cannery like this. Then we put a path here. And 3 more units to the side. Here the same, 3 units more to the side. Then we have another pad here in the middle. The remaining canneries go like this. Then we have the cattle farms missing. We put one here and one there. And on the other side as well, one here and one there. So how do the pastures look like? We have one in here, 1, 2 and 2, and for this we have 1, 2, 3 and 4, and on the other side the same, one next to the, then here, here and here, and this 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Then we need the red pepper field. We need it to be like this, all the way down. That there are 2 fields missing. We put the remaining 2 here. And then we have it like this, 108, and we do the same on this side. 1 like this, 2 are missing, and come on. Voila. This is the canned food layout. Works perfect. And yeah. For those of you who need a Paprika layout combined with the cattle farms, I have this as well, of course, for you. So we start with another warehouse. We put the path, we put it down and up in the middle. Then we put the red pepper farms on the edges and the cattle farms on the same height next to the pepper farms. Then we put the modules 1, 2, 3, 4, and here the same 1, 2, 3 and 4. We do this on the same side as well. Starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, and same here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the paprika. Drag it to the top. Same here. I did a mistake here actually. Yeah. This has to be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And drag it. And the last one. 108. Just like that. As easy as it is. At last I have a production layout for champagne. for you guys. So we start with another warehouse. We put 4 vineyards to the left, 4 vineyards to the right. Underneath the small warehouse we put a trade union because there are a lot of useful items for the vineyard and for the champagne cellar actually. Next to the trade union we put a champagne cellar to the left and to the right. I think this layout has the advantage that if you want to expand it, you can put 2 more champagne cellars. You squeeze in another warehouse, then you put a vineyard here, a vineyard there, and you fill it up with another 6. As you can see, the range of the trade union fits perfectly for all the buildings, and yeah. This is the end of the video. I covered, in my opinion, all the important production chains. So take notice that the ones that I presented are only one example per production chain. There are actually a lot of examples, possibilities, solutions, but that would consume too much time to upload all of them, and I think the examples that I presented are great. If you like the video, give me a like, write a comment or connect with me via Twitter if you have any questions, and thank you for your attention. Have a nice day, guys.